Today's story features the Pembroke Pines Police Department in Florida, whose agency patch bears the phrase, "Building a strong tradition." A tradition of what is the question? Corruption, lying, and misconduct are certainly on the table when considering the customs and practices of law enforcement. Adam Rossen from the Rossen Law Firm, as well as several attorneys and partners, regularly post in-depth videos to their YouTube channel that help explain a variety of legal concepts from DUIs to white-collar crime. A recent video posted to the channel shows officers arrive at the home of one of the Rossen firm's clients.
This is a civil. This has nothing to do with the criminal case. Let me just explain that to you. This is specifically the city against the fact that you currently own firearms and have access to firearms and are not responsibly keeping them locked in a safe and preventing your daughter from having access to the firearms. So this is a civil order. It's a restraining order basically against firearms, ammunition, and your concealed weapons permit. This has nothing to do with the criminal case. This is something in addition. You don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to tell us anything about the civil case. This is specifically a risk protection order. You would have to sign accepting the fact that you have a final hearing where you can have somebody like a legal attorney or a lawyer represent you at the final hearing that's going to be in about 14 days. So you're just accepting that you're getting your court date. That's what you're signing, essentially, saying that you're accepting your court date.
The problem is that signing this order does much more than acknowledge a future hearing. A risk protection order is a temporary restriction of an individual's access to firearms. Feeling skeptical, the woman calls her attorney, who had already been retained prior to this encounter.
You can accept servicing me saying you were, but you're not agreeing to anything in there.
Okay. You're not agreeing to the stipulations, but she'll...
Okay, so you, by signing that you have a final hearing, you obviously wouldn't be agreeing to it. You're agreeing that you're going to go to the hearing. It's basically what you're signing, saying that you received your court date and you're going to go to the hearing. If you don't go to the hearing, just so you know, the judge is going to grant the order for the 12-month time.
The officer continuously attempts to win over the woman.
Just so you know, you can't decline receiving. You're being served essentially with a civil order from a judge. I'm just letting you know, this attorney is going to mess you up. They're not doing what's in your best interest.
The woman's lawyer asks to see the documents, but the officers are resistant to that idea as well.
I would like to see it before I have her sign it.
We can't, it's an injunction. This is a court order from a judge. She has to sign this. She has a final hearing in 14 days, and I'm going to give you that date.
Can the attorneys accept service on her behalf?
No, we cannot, because the whole thing behind the risk protection order is that she is served with it and that she is in compliance with the order.
The officers continued to lie and trick the woman into signing the papers.
Just so you know, they're making it worse. I'm going to go off.
What she ended up signing was a joint stipulation for the entry of agreed final order. The Rossen Law Firm received the signed documents and immediately called the legal office at the Pembroke Pines Police Department. The agency refused to release the body cam footage, so the Rossen firm was forced to file a motion to have them furnished. And when the totality of the circumstances were finally explained to the judge and confirmed by body-worn camera footage, a motion to vacate the risk protection order was granted.